What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. And I want to talk about sampling, and it will kind of just continue off of the first video I'm gonna do about sampling. Basically, we just talk about it and explain certain little things what you need to know. Like I said, I'm gonna do it in 3 parts. Where they cover one specific side of it in the first part, and now we're gonna cover another side to the whole sampling thing. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot to cover, there's a lot to understand. You know, it's not the easiest topic in the world for kind of capture or grasp. So let's move into it. So firstly, we have empty session 140 at the BPM right now, but we're gonna change it. So let's go through some of the get some kits out of there. So let's go through that. All right, so we have something here. So once again, fortunately or unfortunately, how you look on it, it really matter. The key is A minor. No, the last one was A major. So this one is A minor. And then, like me saying in the last video, a lot of times the sample will tell you the key and the tempo. So in this we have 90 as the tempo. So we'll just right click, put this at 90. Now we have a perfect 4-bar loop. And because the tempo is 90, remember when I talked about time stretching in the last video. So because the tempo is 90, there's no need to do time stretching because it wouldn't affect it. But if me did want to put this at 100 BPM, would have to time stretch it because then no it would affect it. You understand what I say? So what me do in the case is we do turn on auto, we do right click, we do put this at 4-bar, and then we do change the tempo to 92. You know what I mean? That's a good tempo for the style I'm going to kind of go for, which is the kind of trap type of sound. So we have that, right? So now in the last video I'm going to do, I talk about being creative and all of that. And when I get the sample, instead of just dragging the sample and just put drums over it, you know, you add your own melody or whatever you want to it. So how you can do that without having the MIDI is, you know, like I say, you need to understand the scales. Even a little bit of knowledge go a long way. You know, if you know music theory and none of that, you just need to understand the scales and understand the what you want to call it, yeah. The piano roll in a FL Studio first and foremost. You know, and you need to also understand just music in general and what you do, so you know do no fuckery. So we have the scale drawn in. So we'll load in X1. Then we will also load in we'll put the sample on the first track, and we'll load a VST from a company named Hornet called Hornet Sankey. Right? Now what Hornet Sankey allow me to do is it allow me to find out the chords and all of that type of stuff for the sample. So we'll load up Hornet Sankey. Where is it at? Here. I would use MK2. Quick disclaimer, a lot of times people always ask me like, yo, send me VST, send me VSP, where you get that. All I have to do is a quick Google search. Any VST where you see me use, I call the name for a reason. When I just load it up, I call the name for a reason. So if you want it, you just go search for it and find it. When I call the name just because I want to call the name. You understand what I say? People always link me about send them VST and, you know, send them this. I tell them all the while, join the WhatsApp group, ask them in the group, you know what I mean? Because most of the time, I don't really have the time to just sit down and send out VST to 100, man. You understand what I say? I don't want it to seem like a styling when you link me and say, yo, send me this and you know, your shit. But I become busy. I mean, I really can't do that at the moment. So anything where you see me use, Google it, you can find it. I promise you. If I buy it, me tell us I buy it. So we have that pan track one. Firstly, let's make this detach. Hopefully it no freeze FL. And then now if we play again. Now it a tell we what go on with the with the way I want to call it, yeah. Let's load up a piano. I'll just use a natural grand. Let's turn on the sample. And then we do also go into the piano roll and figure out way notes. So the first thing we don't figure out a 4-chord pattern first, and then we worry about everything else. Almost every single musical track, you can match a 4-chord pattern to it. So remember, this is a guitar, so it's not like a lot of chords were held out. It's just regular guitar riff. So we're gonna have to just try and figure out what I want. So the first thing what we do is you have to watch this because it moves fast. So the first thing once we press play, we see C major, right? This is C major. So if we take this and drag this across, we need to also put this in the playlist like that and stretch this out. Cool. So now if we play that again, we're supposed to, if it no match, we don't hear it immediately. All right, we need to turn this down, turn this up. That's wrong. So notice we just say A minor again. That's the key of the track. One thing I always say, whenever you're working on a key, it's always best for your first chord be in the same key, because that will save a lot of headache sometime. All right, so that's the first chord right there, so. Cool. Now we have F major, right? So you need to look, where's the closest F, right? So this is the first note. Is the closest F going up or going down? In this case, yeah, it's going down. So F major is, of course, F, A, and C. So we should have the first 2 chords. Yep. So we have the first 2 chords. Now let's look and pay attention what come after F major. So we see a C, but we also see a few other things, right? So we're gonna go with C first because it sounds as if it's a very deep chord. And then it seems as if we go even lower with a G, right? That doesn't have to be the case. It could be a higher G major chord. So we see. Always play and trust your ears. Cool. No, what me don't do, me don't get creative and we don't add bass notes to all of them. Cool, there we go. We have a first chord progression, you understand what I say? And that's matching up with the guitar loop we already have. Know what I mean? So now, we can simply, because we have a chord progression, let's say me use a piano, because a piano is the easiest thing to match up with any instrument, especially when I try to build a chord progression. So now we can break out of that now and go off into something else. So we don't load up a VST from Tune Tracks named Easy Keys. And them have this preset right there, so the default one I load up with this cinematic grand bank named 80s Dream, what I love. So let's go in now. Alt and R, we'll add a little bit of realism, a little bit of feel to the progression. Perfect. And when I say feel, I mean, when you're playing in real life, play the notes them, You know, always play the notes them the same exact velocity. Some notes play hard, some notes play soft. So you have to kind of have the balance there, you know what I mean, and that give you the emotion in the instruments. So now if you play that over the top of the melody where we already have. Cool. So now we can start, you know, lay out or build out the rhythm a little bit more. So add that. Can use that possibly. Yeah, look at perk. All right, so let's do this. Let's grab arcade. I want like a little vocal chop. So let's load up arcade. Output. Should have something new for download from Hook. You can get this off of the screen, I know. Let's reset the size. When I nothing from Hook, can download. Okay. So let's use Breathtaking. Let's play that. Let's just lock in the key, which is A minor. A minor. Perfect. So now, actually, let's A minor. Let's see. Is A minor should be all white keys, which means if A minor is all white keys, then that means that the corresponding scale is C major, because C major is all white keys. And for test that out real quick, let's do this. We'll draw out the C major scale. So the whole note chord, simple. You have one. So we'll go whole note here, so right? So this is the start. So we'll go whole note, meaning we'll go up 2 notes. Every time we say whole note, we'll go up 2 notes. Every time we say half note, we'll go up 1 note. So the C major scale or the chord is whole note, half note, whole note, whole note, whole note. And the next half note with the back a C. Cool. So that are the C major scale. So if we bring this across here and then go up to the next C and then go up an octave with all of this, we should have the same exact scale as A major. Every single note should be in A minor, not major. Sorry about that. So when we drag this across, yep, it should cover up everything. Perfect. So C major. So basically, any one of them in a C major, we could have used. You understand what I'm saying? But they are not. So we use arcade. And then also we could use arcade in a C major as well, because it's the corresponding, you know? So I like the first one there. You understand what I say? I say you have to get creative with it. You have to build upon what you have to do the thing right. So yeah, so let's continue going. Let's add some more perks. Like I say, we are going for like a trap type of feel. So let's go into the Southside kit. I'm gonna get that idea. We'll go trap. We'll go Southside and Palace, and we need some snares. New channel. So we have a lot of, little perks and little shit will go on about the place. And then we have a melodics and all of that same speed. Let's go 808. Yep, new channel. The key is C, so we don't need to change nothing. Now going to my kit and we'll grab a kick. Of course, my favorite kick is 7. What would I do without it? Without layout with drum pattern. So we have that, that's cool. Without press B, without change up the pattern on the second side. Matter of fact, let's solo out just the perks. Snare there. Right, that's how we're gonna change this. Right, that's how we're going to change this. I'm going to make this shorter. I'll go up a couple of notes with this. Perfect. Next, can go hi-hat. G, new channel. We'll go scores, yard, business, drums. We'll go industry producer. And we'll go seismic music, right? Well, hi-hat pattern. Just like that. Cool. Let's go back to the track. Now let's turn this down a little bit more. You understand what I say? And remember, we start out with a simple little loop. And that was it. We never have nothing else, we just have one simple little loop. And we take that and we turn that in a full rhythm. But like I say, you just need to understand all of the different elements of what's going on. So if you understand the tempo, the time stretching feature, the finding the notes, building a chord or whatever. Cause just as easy, we could have add a harp, just because we know the chords. Now the chords give you the ability to do whatever. What's this up? Just as cheap, we have a harp now. Right? Just like that, you understand me? I say nobody couldn't tell us, say, I know you, Billis, you understand? So you just have to understand what's going on, Once the man them get better with it, you understand? Like I'm saying at the last video, anything where you want to see a video upon, please feel free to ask me, get it done. You understand? Same speed, if you want, drop in one snare roll. Go, bonus, audio. And the playlist here, so. Come right there, so. Here we go again with using another sample. Because this sample was, as you can see, it's a Yard Business drum 60 to 100 BPM. That means this will work anywhere from 60 to 100, but the BPM is 92. So how we don't get it to fit? Because if you look, it's too fast. It's too fast. So you double click on the file. You go, firstly, you go time stretch, you go auto. Cool. Then you go right click on time. And you put this in a 4 bar. And even if you put it in a 4 bar, you can start at 1 bar. Like that. You know what I mean? Which fits because it's only 1 bar. But if we did put it in a 2 bar, then we would have know say it wrong. That's wrong, So what we could have do then? We could have come up here so and turn on stretch. And then we could have just shorten it up like that. It don't automatically resample it. Because we have it in an auto. And then it's perfectly line up. You You understand what I say? So let's put a quick arrangement on this. I gotta pause the video while I'm doing. I don't really want to take too long. We're already 25 minutes in. I will arrange it and play it and end the video. So 1 sec. All right, so put a quick arrangement on it. One other thing I'm gonna do is also make arcade, or you want to call it, yeah. Me bounce it down to a WAV file because arcade sometimes it bug out and it give me an issue. So I'm rather fi record it that way it cannot change unless me manipulate it and change it than fi take a while, take a leap of faith and try to trust arcade and then it fuck me. So me and I with arcade. So what I'm gonna do is me just record my WAV file. So now anything happen to arcade, I still have my little loop, my little chop. I don't have to worry about it. Can make it bigger, louder. Cool, so let's run it from the top now. Oh, that's too fast. Let's go here. Let's bring in them thing here. Get the idea for right there, so at the drop, or bring the snare back. You know what I mean? What we don't do also is we don't duplicate arcade. And let me say it's all about creativity. And the part of the music I love. So we'll chop off this just like that. Chop off that. We'll right click on that clipper, right? Don't make it unique. Double click on it now. We don't make this unique as a sample also. So now we just have a sample of the little vocal chop. We don't press enter. Boom. So now, cool. Normalize it. What we can do here now, reverse it and use it, bring in the rhythm. TrackStar. My God. Until next time, it's the boys, Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar. Peace.